Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the reading for the 24th, 25th and 26th of March 2023. This is general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so we come close to the end of March now. And there's gonna be a big shift of energies because Mars moving from Gemini to Cancer on the 25th, which is very soon. Before we talk about Mars, now let's think about the moon, because the moon gonna stay in Taurus. So in Taurus, we have the moon in the next 3 days with Venus and with Uranus. So there will be some boost in your emotional life. There's an upgrading in your relationship if you're already dating or seeing someone. If you're still single and looking for love, this is a good time to extend your search or going out to socialize. The reason why I say it's a good time to go out and socialize and extend your search because Mercury is on her way to Jupiter and conjunct with Jupiter on the 28th, which is next week. However, the energies of the process of positioning the energies between planets normally will give you stronger influence and a stronger effect on what you want to do. Now this is applied to all aspects of life. If you want to negotiate about something, this is a good time to start to open communications, ask for or bargain things that you think it's matter to you, because now we go back to Mars transitioning into Cancer. Cancer is the sign of emotions, the homekeeper. So basing on Mercury and Jupiter's tendency and Cancer traits, we should focus on the home upgrading, the relationship upgrading, the emotional improvement, anything that related to emotions and home, or another word, domestical matters. So because the home is only one of the aspect of the domestical matters, you have many other domestical matters, even the divorce, finalizing the divorce. But I don't expect the divorce around this time. It should have been done in the old cycle, but now it's like you're clearing up things, so everything is in your favor. And you know, it's all happens for a reason, in the right order. So if we just follow the orders of the energies of each period, there'll be different energies going on. If we just follow the steps, we will get there in no time. So speaking of that, people will ask about how I say, because of the astrological year start in Aries and the new moon in Aries, it makes you want to pioneer, initiate and start something, right? But then you forget that that energy is temporary because it's feelings. It's a pioneer. It's like Aries, you start things but you're not going to complete it, and you don't know about it, you're not aware of it because you are spontaneous with your energy. So Cancer will calm down Aries energies and show you a more how I say deeper ways of how to get what you actually wanted or what you meant to do. So don't panic, don't rush, just flow with the energies and we will get there. And now let's go to the cards and we will see what spirits have for us in the next 3 days. Okay, so as usual, we'll go to the oracle cards first to see what we have from spirits. This is for 24th, 25th and 26th of March 2023. Let's see what we have. If you're new to channels, please like, share the video and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you already here and want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. Okay, so this is amazing. The first card we have number 27, Pluto and rebirth. It's amazing, guys, because out of middle, like all these cards of the deck, we get Pluto. So Pluto's stepped in a Aquarius is on 23rd, and we are only at the very very beginning of a new things. So there were I kept saying things, but people don't remember what I said. Now I kept saying things that a lot of things that we used to think that it might be the path, the option, but because of things in the shaking up, the re-establishment of things, a lot of new things gonna come up. A lot of the old ways of the old patterns of how we lived, how we worked, gonna be removed. So this is all for the advancement of who we are and how we're gonna joining this universal revolution together. So you have to really really learn everything in the past and put in practice right now at this moment, because when you still struggle, when you still don't understand why things not working out for you, that to show a lot that you forget what you learned, and because you didn't practice this, and that is very common. It's the same with language. You learn a language but you don't practice it, you forget it, even your mother tongue. Can you believe it? Because a lot of words you will forget if you don't speak the language for a long time. Now, the reason why I say that, because a lot of things people will think that, oh, I tried everything I can, but now there's nothing else, nothing left. So what I'm gonna do? The thing is, when you try things and it did not quite work, do you focus on the fact that it didn't work, or you focus on something else? Because most people will just obsessive about why things did not work for them, why they try so hard, but it's still not moving. It's not moving because it's not meant for you, or it's not yet the right option for you. There will be something better, something more compatible for your ability, or for your soul journeys, or even for what you're gonna learn. Because a lot of times it's require a new skill, a new learning. Because that's why Pluto is very scary to many people, because people tend to resist to changes, right? So, and Pluto is famous for, he doesn't care as long as he's in, everything has to change. So I was talking about the reason why people forget practicing what they learn, because now if doesn't happen for you, that meant a lot of things. It show you the red flags of why you shouldn't go that way. So your job is actually to dig in the details of the situation and see what is that stopping you from not getting what you wanted. It that's very similar to other things, other situations that you try, because like obviously that you don't try just once, you tried a couple of times, even in the past, or even at the same time at the moment. But it will show you the patterns of why it's not for you. And when you see that red flags in the relationship, it's the same ideas, but it's applied in anything, because this is universal principle. And then you know that it's not for you. Now, when you know it's not for you, then you shouldn't focus on the failure, a feeling of you not getting it, if you see what I mean. And then you beating yourself up, and then you creating that negativities in your energies, so you actually lower your vibrations, and then you just slow down the process of things coming toward you. So shifting your mind from the problems, from what you couldn't get, into something that, in case that you don't have anything, you don't get it, the worst scenario, what it could be. And if it's bad like that, then how you gonna cope with it? If there's any alternatives? Now this is when you start to allow your mind to see things on the different angle. So that is what I'm seeing here with Pluto rebirth. So to allow the rebirth process to take place, you will have to collaborate with the energies of the universe. Now, how you collaborate? First of all, you need to clear up everything that's old from the old cycle, all the shadows, all the um, the purifications that you need to do. That is what you need to do. You need to purify yourself, because the newer yourself, the cleaner yourself, um, the faster you take things, the new things in and get adapted, because you are mutable sign and this is your gift. So you are under the blessing, but you didn't see it quite, you know, consciously. You kind of like you still feel things in a passive way. So that's it cause you a lot of resistant energies from you toward the manifestations of your own. Okay, so let's move to the second card. We see what we have. We have number 15, Cosmic Rainbow. Look for the pot of gold, accept joy. So straight away, this is very, very direct message to people that if you keep digging your problems, the obstacles where you couldn't walk further, you will get stuck, and you will stuck as long as you want, because this is your free will. If you understand that, you will find yourself very scary now, because you use your free will to get stuck. Now if you shift your free will to the directions of even unknown where you're heading, but at least you can go, then that is exactly the message here from spirit, saying that there's an opportunity waiting, but you have to go through the guidance, or toward the guidance that we provided. So number 15, there is something about how I say, utilizing your speech, your communications to get something. So very soon, because this is the urge for Mercury, you will feel like there will be some sort of like a glimpse door for you to get in, and then you will become the magicians and allow things to happen through your speech. Look for the pot of gold and accept joy. If you successfully to how I say, to enjoy the energies, or if you notice the changes, the differences between your old version of who you are or who you were, and the new version of you now, if you, this is the trick for the mind, right? If you sit down now and think about yourself, compare yourself, let's say since last August till now, then if you see how much changes you have become, and then you find the joy in that transformation, that is when you start to get the meaning of what you're doing, or the sense of where you're heading, and that will allow your mind to come off the old problems, or even the current problems. But the current problems is always resulted from the past. Remember the 3D density. The manifestation is the delay matters. This is the 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 dimension we in at the moment is the delay matters dimension. So everything that you think it's a problem now is actually from the past. It's not your problem now, if you see what I mean. So to allow yourself to catch up with your higher self, the divine timing, the alignment of your higher self, just the moment, right? because that is how you actually narrowing the gap of the delayed issue. And the closer that you narrow that gap, the faster your manifestation comes toward you. Okay, now one card for love and relationship. We cannot forget about this because there's to be a upgrading and a boost in your emotional life. So let's see what we have. 24th, 25th, and 26th. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so there will be a lot of opportunities for people to meet someone new. Oh, you already met this person recently, but you never quite recognize each other yet because this person is not quite the same pattern, the same type of the people you usually went for before. This is a bit strange, right? But I can see it that way, straight away, because that's how the energies of the universe working. So you done learning about that part of yourself. So you knew that corner of yourself of what you liked, but you did not know the other part of you because you are actually unlimited. So the mind limited you before, but now the mind is being asked to liberate you because your energy is being liberated. So now you see how the blessing works, and it's all through the energy. So the energy is very important. The most important, if you want to be successful, don't ignore things that I share with you. Okay, let's go to the tarot and we will see 24th and 25th and 26th. Now the overall energies we have is 24th, 25th, and 26th. We have the Sun card with amazing energies that you are having. Feeling upbeat again. I'm not surprised because the moon's gonna pass through Uranus with the how I say amplified energies of Venus around that, like tango around it. It's you're gonna feel like on the top of your game, your how I say spirits. Everything is on the boost. Everything is being lifted up. Now the challenge is the aid communication. We have the Mercury moving into conjunction with Jupiter on the 28th. The question is why the Eight of Wands is being challenged. So why the communication is being challenged? Or if it's not the communication, then why it being slowed down? Why the sun is being like on the speeding up of energy? So it doesn't make sense, right? I have the feeling, right, that you feeling you people gonna feels like they don't know how to break the ice. That's the challenge. But once you break the ice, everything will be very, very like more than what you expected. So there is something about you want to express yourself here to someone. Now let's see what is your higher self want you to know. Is that a hybrids? So this is like someone got that kind of like the same frequency with you, if you look at that way. So you can feel the matchings of the energies with someone here, or got the spiritual level quite compatible with you. There's something about you meeting people in the weekend, getting to know each other. That is the theme. So you're getting to know someone. And this can be your potential new soulmate, the one that gonna accompany you in this new mission. Um, if any of you still dealing with people in the past, just forget it. Move forward. Because sometimes the answers is lies within you already. It's you who refuse to understand it. So there's no need to waste time and effort. Imagine that this time next month or next 2 months or next 3 months, you knew your future and you get there and looking back, you you would ask yourself, so what did you do with yourself? Why you needed to know everything? Why don't you move along with the current energy, the current situations? It sounds more logical. Okay, so mentality, we had the Eight of Pentacles. You feeling like you nearly got the sense of what you want to do. However, you feeling like there's a shortage of support, like human resources. You feeling like it's things too much for you. You cannot do this on your own just yet. There is something that you need to go and learn with the Eight of Pentacles. So we need to clarify this because I have the feeling that people about to unlock something about money. The pot of a gold there, accept the joy. Now we have 8 is 444. So you're heading to your alignment. So that's some people already touch the alignment lifeline around this time, especially on today on the 23rd. But it's the queue, so some people wanna reach there. So there's something about monies or new opportunities coming your way. But there's a challenge here, communication. So let's find out what coming toward you is 24th, 25th, and 26th of March. It's a Four of Pentacles. Yep. So the Four of Pentacles, there's something that you will have to let go of, especially when it comes to a material base. There's something that it's like you're trying to hold on to things, but it's not giving you enough. So you don't get much out of it. So this is like the sense of the Seven of Pentacles. So let's clarify this. 24th, 25th, 26th of March. Now with the Sun card, let's see where you're heading to. The Seven of Cups. So it's like, a feel-good weekend for people. You're feeling energetic, and a lot of people coming toward you. So expect more than one people contact you or asking you to go out or doing they just want to kind of spend time with you or want to see you. Now the Seven of Cups here, it's gonna be a test to see if you can recognize the person who is someone that gonna be the key factors to help you through or to give you the boost in how I say regenerate the cycle. So this is quite a test, but this test is really needed because you have been provided with sufficient knowledge in the old cycles. They just want you to kind of like bring it out and put in practice now. As like I analyzed at the beginning, we need to pay attention to the red flags. Doesn't matter what aspect that you're dealing with. Love, relationship, money, families, home, bills, whatever that you're dealing with. There will be a sign there for you, so you can because you need to recognize which one is your opportunities. So let's see the challenge. Why the Eight of Wands is the challenge? The Six of Swords. So the Eight of Wands here, but the Six of Swords is actually reversed. It's like how I described it. So you feel like you want to talk, or you want to ask for help, but you feeling like introvert. You're not quite confident about what you want to say, or you're not sure if that is the right person to ask. That's the thing. So you got a multiple options in your mind with the Seven of Cups, but you're not sure if you should express yourself. So you feeling like you want to make sure that you understand and gain the clarity on all these people before you make your move. And I think that's actually quite a good idea. um let's pull one more card for the Eight of Wands. Let's see if I can get some more information. I think the challenge here is about the overthinking, because you overthink a lot. Yeah, so that is true. So the Eight of Cups here is actually, very similar to the energies of this the Six of Swords in reverse. So you're gonna, you're gonna be confused. You don't know if you should stay or if you should go, or if you should make it straightforward, or you should being preserved about things. Okay, so that's the challenge. The challenge is you're not gonna tell your deepest desire. That's it, the challenge. So because you're not ready yet. It's not about you don't want to, but you're not ready yet. So because you're not ready to share your deepest desire yet, you would feel the same with people, because they wouldn't be open up equally, if you see what I mean. So it's like it's kind of like a cute, very cute energy that I feel here, but the people very interested in you, and I can see someone here gonna make a move forward and even express themselves about how they feel about you with the Seven of Cups here. And that person is, right, we find out the High Priest, the Four of Cups. I think that person's been thinking a lot about you, and they've got this kind of like unexplained connection with you, and they're thinking about you a lot, but you didn't know it. because you are still surrounded by like different multiple energies at the moment. It's not about you interested in all of them, right? But you kind of like giving yourself the time to think through all these connections with people. One more card for the High Priest. So let's see if I can get something else. I'm pretty sure this is the person that gonna come and step forward and express things to you, because they've been thinking about you a lot with the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so I'm right. So they're gonna go kind of like probably because they also knew it's just the way you feel too. But eventually, this it's you wanna if you in that lifeline of heading to your alignment, this will happen. I promise you. Someone gonna express something to you with the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups here, because that's what they've been thinking. Because they feels like the waiting time is over for them. They kind of gain sufficient knowledge about you in a short time. That's why the Ten of Cups is here. So prepare yourself. You're gonna have a good time with people, even with a group of friends, close friends, people, family, whatever it is. But you're gonna get some sort of like good news when it comes to um, romance, or at least like you start to date going into a date again. So that is kind of like the sense of being the feeling, the romantic feelings being reborn. Okay, now let's see the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Swords. That's what I say. You're not sure about the idea of working with someone. You're feeling like this not going anywhere. Now, so at the moment, you're feeling like things you tried, there always something missing because you couldn't see things clearly, or things seems to be deceptive, seems to be, how I say, against you. Now that is the red flags, right? But here are the things. The Eight of Swords is about why you look into that matters. Why don't you just look away? And that's exactly what the card Pluto here trying to tell you. So let's see what coming toward you, right? The Four of Pentacles. It's a Two of Swords. Now the Two of Swords here is actually the answer for the Eight of Swords. It gives you the same message why you look into something that need to be removed or need to look away. So one more card for this. The Five of Cups. This is what it's about, right? So whoever that you want the answer clarities, as I say earlier, if you think about next 2-3 months or even next years, imagine you in that future and you got all the answer and clarities, because the truth is always comes out. It was showcased in reality anyway. You don't even need people to tell you things. So why are you still trying to hold on it? And it makes you feeling like you invest your energy into the wrong end of yourself, so you don't have that energies to enjoy things, but you will be in the sun energy, the sun card energy anyway, so things gonna be quite very good for you. That is a challenge, because someone leaving you without the answer with the Eight of Wands. It causes you frustrations here. That's the answer. So that is the challenge. The challenge is how you deal with people, or like let's say the ordinary people, because you are under the blessings, spiritual blessings, right? So how you deal with people with that level of spiritual mind. So the whole thing about this is to go and unlock yourself, find who you are, what soul being you are. Are you a spiritual being or not? Because we are all spiritual beings. But under the blessing, it allows you to see it faster. Because a lot of people, they don't see anything until they die. I guarantee you, I promise you that. There's a lot, the majority of people, they don't think. They just live like a robot until they die, and then there's a awakening before they die. Okay guys, so this is all I've got for you. I hope you enjoy, and this is gonna be a good weekend, so enjoy it, relax, free yourself from any stress, heal yourself because things coming toward you. If you like what I'm doing, please like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. And if you can donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you and bye bye.